Okay, I'm going to try my best to try to sum my message up that I got. Okay, so yesterday, me and my son sat down and watched a movie, a Disney movie. And the crazy thing is, I got a revelation. And I'm so serious. Like, I really got a revelation from watching The Polar Express. As a child, I loved that movie. But you know, when a child, you don't really pay attention how you pay attention to it as you're an adult now. So I really sat down and paid attention to the movie, and it was just so many messages in that movie. And it was just like, oh my gosh, like, it was just like, it was meant for my son to turn on that movie, because when he turned the movie on, and he went on about his business. Like, it was just like me sitting there watching the movie. I'm taking down notes watching the movie, like, oh my God. It was just how serious it was. It was like I was just getting messages back to back. But the messages that I get, y'all, my messages be all over the place. Like, they just be all over the place. So I try to write them down, and I try to organize them. So, yeah, I'm going to try my best to do this, because this is actually my first time doing something like this. So please bear with me, okay? All right. So the messages that I got in the Polar Express was just, everybody is living in a fairy. It's a lot of people in this world that still living in a fairy tale, and they don't know it. We all know what fairy tale means. It's not real. It's not true. So it's a lot of people in this world that's about to start coming to the truth, because a change is here. Okay, a change is here, and a lot of people are about to start coming to the truth about the things that they thought was there that's not. And I don't want to seem like I'm trying to tell anybody what to do, but honestly, you will find out on your own. That's all I can say. But like I said, a lot of people are going to come to the truth about God and being spiritual, because a lot of people separate God and spirituality. I don't think that should be separate. I think that should be in the same category, because we all know that God is spirit. We have to be spiritual. We have to be spiritual, because that's what we are. We are spiritual beings. But I cannot express that enough. I always tell y'all that. But a lot of people want to come to the truth about, like I said, God and being spiritual. And what I mean by that is, yes, God is real. But the God that we have been taught since we were young to even now to adults, the God that everybody been seeing that's coming, and something's gonna come out of the sky. I'm not gonna say don't believe. If you believe in what you want to believe, but just know that everything is within you. Okay? You have a light side. When I say light side, I mean a bright side, which is your God side. And you have a dark side, which can be the demon side, or the devil side, or Satan side, whatever you want to call it. Everything's within us. Why do you think that little voice, the conscious, that little voice we hear in our head, why do y'all think that's there? Y'all think we just talk to ourselves for nothing? That is our conscious talking to us. That's like God talking to us. It could even be Satan talking to, or the devil, or whatever you call him, whatever you call it. Whatever you call that over there, that's what it is. And a lot of people may be operating off their dark side. And they're thinking, oh, the devil, they're going to hell. A person that's already thinking negative, doing negative things, just thinking negative, just not anything positive in their life, they're already in hell. They're already in hell because of how they're thinking. See, when you got that light thought, when you got that bright light thought, you're thinking in your God. You're thinking of your higher self. You're thinking in your supreme self with that light, your light side. You know to speak positive about your life. You know that things are going to happen. You know that you have faith in the Most High. You know, people that's on that dark side, they don't have faith. They just go off what they see. But people with the light side, they go off the faith of the Most High. And a lot of people are going to come to realize that God does not exist in this physical form. You can't see God in this physical form. God does not have a body. God is a spirit. That's why in the Bible they say God blew breath in man. That's not the exact words that was quoted in the Bible, but that's what it means. God blew breath. God blew spirit into man. I don't know if it said that. I know it was something like that because spirit was first. So just know that nothing's going to come cracking out the sky. Nothing from the bottom is going to come up and raise hell. We the ones that's in the world that's going to destroy this world. As human beings, we're going to be the ones that do that. So don't think God is going to come here and destroy it. It's going to be us that do that. Now, after we destroy this world, I don't know what's going to happen. I can tell you now, I don't know what's going to happen. Okay? I just don't have a religion. Yes, I read the Bible, but I don't take it in as a Christian would, or whoever has a religion. I don't take it in as that. I take it in as getting knowledge or getting the word. And there's nothing wrong with that. And before at a time, I thought I didn't need that book, but it's okay to have the knowledge from it. And my sister taught me that. And it's nothing wrong with it. So if you ever have a Bible and you feel like you're spiritual, don't feel guilty because you have a Bible in your hand. You thinking, oh my God, I'm being a Christian because I'm reading the Bible. No, I don't necessarily say you're a Christian or you have a religion because you're reading the Bible, because the Bible is spiritual. The Bible is spiritual. It depends on how you're reading it. It depends on how you're reading it. Okay? So you got to really have your mind open. You got to have an open mind while you're reading the Bible. Okay? So, and that's what it took me a while to understand that. And I'm glad that at the time that I didn't know, but now I came to the realization. And it's still more things I need to learn about. And I don't mind learning about it. Okay? So in the movie Polar Express, the train attendant, I don't know his name, he said something in the movie. He was like, most things in the world is the things that we can't see. And when he said that, I automatically thought about, God and everything, because we're not going to see God until we get to that, until we get there, until we, I guess, pass over. I don't think nobody in this world is ever going to see God until we get there. So that's why he said that. He said most things in this world that we're not going to see. We're not going to see. And I know a lot of people are thinking, oh, God's going to come down here and he's going to get his people and da-da-da-da. The spirit of God need y'all to come. You got to be really in tune with yourself. To get close to God, get in tune with yourself as well. So don't just think reading a book is just going to help you get closer to God, but also get in tune with yourself because God is inside of you. And that's the same, that goes to the next thing I was going to talk about. He told the little boy, Christmas is inside of you. And you had to really, really read between the lines when he said that. When he said Christmas is inside of you, I automatically thought God is inside of you. But I already knew that before I watched that movie. So that was like a confirmation for me. Watching the Polar Express, when he said that, I was just like, wow, this movie is much deeper than what people think. That God does not exist in this physical form. And when I say physical form, I mean the world. That's the word. The world is a physical form. Physical, Just try to have an open mind on God and the things that a lot of people, you may hear some information about God and you may not agree with that because that's not what you heard when you were younger. So you're so stuck on the information that you heard when you were younger, you think that's the real information. That's the same thing with the little boy. When we were younger, we heard that Santa Claus was real. Santa Claus is a real person, but all due in reality, Santa Claus is not real. Santa Claus is our mother. Santa Claus is our father. Santa Claus is our parents, our peers. Santa Claus is you now if you are a parent. So that means that tells me things that a lot of people have lied to us in this world. And I know that it's just like a holiday, but you gotta look at big things like that. We have been lied to since we were younger. So if they're lying to us since we were younger, so that means they can keep lying to us now. And people are still following along with the whole letting their kids believe in Santa Claus. You can do what you want to do. I mean, I'm not saying don't let your kid not believe that it's a Santa Claus. Then that's okay. Like if you want to do that, do that. But what I'm saying is that we haven't been lied to since we were younger. We have been so stuck in that fairy tale. When we hear real information, we can't accept it because we have been lied to since we were younger. So we automatically think that's the truth. No, we have to go back and educate ourselves now. We're adults now, so now we have to go back and educate ourselves, because that's what I'm doing. I didn't have the right education when I was younger, so now I have to go back and educate myself. And that's okay. That's okay. That's all right. But that just tells you a lot. It just tells you a lot how we were just lied to when we were younger, and we're still living in that fairy tale, that fantasy world, you know? Just like I said, like when we were lied, when we were younger, we were getting told that Santa was real. And once we got older and realized Santa wasn't real, we were hurt. Not bad, we was kind of hurt that Santa wasn't real. And that would be the same thing. That's what's going on with a lot of people in this world when they really find out the truth. That you're really gonna have to start. People are really gonna have to start. People are really gonna have to start being spiritual. Because I told you, something in this world is gonna happen where a lot of people are just gonna have to be operating from their spirit side, their spiritual side. And like I said, there's gonna be a lot of people in this world that's gonna be so lost because they don't know how to go within. They don't know how to listen to that voice. They don't know how to listen to their conscience. If they are listening to it, listen to the what? They listen to the dark side. That's why it's important for you to just pray, meditate, eat healthy foods, go outside and get fresh air. You know, it's okay for you to do that. So if you have been coming into some truth, then I'm not going to accept it, but keep looking more into it. And I know it may kind of make you feel some type of way, but it's all right. Because that's how we grow and get more wise, because we go through things and we learn from them. And once we learn from them, we basically conquered it. So that means that that's how we get wise, of going through something and getting over it. And now you can tell somebody else, you know? But that's all I really have for y'all today. I told y'all my messages come all over the place. It's like they be like this. And I gotta pick each one out and write it down and put them in order. So if this video was everywhere, that's why. Okay, so y'all, I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. Please make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So I hope that y'all enjoy the rest of your day. Keep seeking information and know that everything's within you.